Will
Ospreay. I love donuts. I love hot donuts, cold donuts. I love all kinds of donuts.
when you're up in the clouds.
I'm up in the clouds. Love a good donut, good Krispy Kreme.
Oh, we'll be discussing some Will Ospreay here in the show soon enough. Welcome to Suplex Studies, episode 48. My name is Eric. I'm here joined by Gert Engel.
Yeah! What's going on, bruv? How you doing?
Very, very well, sir.
Yes, excellent. How was the day? How was the week?
It's been a great week so far. Middle of the week. We got Dynamite on tonight. Ready to see some Fallout. His voice got high. Some Fallout to, or from Double or Nothing AEW.
It's a great game. Fallout.
I never played it.
It's a great game.
Yeah, that one's a missing link in my gaming history.
So are you on vacay now?
Not quite yet. One more day and then I'll be chilling.
Chilling like a villain.
Getting all suplexy, as I said.
Oh, we're getting plexy on today's episode, you say. Yeah, oos, that's what we doing today.
Yes, today's feature match of the week will be coming up later on in the show. It's Kurt Angle versus Christian Cage versus Sting from TNA Sacrifice 2007. And we like to recap matches we have or haven't seen. In this instance, we hadn't seen them. We hadn't seen this one. And it was pretty fucking cool to revisit this little, maybe a hidden gem from 2007.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Send your suggestions in.
And I think you were talking about maybe audibling out of it. And I said, yeah, we could audible out of it. But damn, dude, after we fucking checked that match out, I mean, you gave it the first stamp of approval. I checked it out today. Damn, I was impressed by the feature matchup of the day.
We hope you are all well out there, whether you're with us on the YouTubes, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and the like, wherever you're at. Go ahead and send in those 5-star Frog Splash reviews. Suplex Studies.
What you say, E.T.?
What, Castle?
It's great to be back here in the fold on Suplex Studies with you sons of bitches. oh, yeah.
Every single week. Why?
What?
Because we love you.
Oh, hell, yeah. What do we got here today, boys? Y'all got any wrestling news for us? Or you want to talk some other bullshit?
Let's get to, I think, first and foremost, Mr. Ass.
Mr. Ass?
Yeah. Me.
Why is that?
I'm an ass man. Well, because, you know. Yeah, I'm an ass man. Steel Bill. Yeah. I love to love 'em. I love to pick 'em. I love to love 'em. I love to kick 'em. I love to float 'em. I love to kick.
We get out of here.
I love it. I'm an ass. So I'm an ass. Darby Allin made Everest. Congratulations.
He made it, bro. This happened like last week, but we missed last week, of course. And but we're back. And we just had to comment on this here. Darby Allin news. I wonder when he shows back up in the AEW ring. But yeah, wow, what a feat. Congrats to him and his crew. Any other thoughts on that, mate?
Is he back on the ground?
I'm sure he descended all the way by now.
He went all 4 camps.
Probably,
or whatever it is
right?
already. He's down. He's done.
I would imagine so.
All right, good. He made it. I'm glad he's not dead.
Man, you thought he was not going to make it.
Dude, look at him. I'm thinking that the other guys probably just huddled around him every night and just kept him warm.
He grew a beard. He's okay.
He grew a beard. I looked at some pictures. I didn't really see a beard.
I wonder if he comes back with a beard.
It'd be cooler. Paint your entire face.
Yeah, painted beard is a little difficult to do.
Brody Lee does it, or Brody King.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Yeah, Brody does it, so it's possible. The man in the match today, Sting, He does it with that kind of devilish goatee. Ow! That's right.
That was a terrible stinger woo right there.
Woo!
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
gotta get it back there from Venice Beach, California, baby.
You gotta do it with your chest, Eric. You didn't do it with shit right there.
You gotta lean back like this, Eric. Woo!
Yeah, that was the shits.
Hell
You
yeah!
gotta do a little better.
Yeah. Lean back like this. Woo!
All right. Okay, all right, I'll try that out.
Yeah.
Perhaps later.
But yeah, man. So yeah, like that was last week. He should be back on the ground now. Like you said, can't wait to see him back in AEW. What will he do? I don't know. He doesn't click with anybody right now, does he?
Who, Darby Allin?
Like for a faction?
No, he doesn't need to be in a faction, though.
So he's just gonna come back solo style MJF it?
Yeah, he's going to sting it
Gonna sting it?
until Sting join the NWO.
The NWA?
Ah.
World Heavyweight Championship.
For this NWA World's Heavyweight Championship.
John Moxley.
It's
never
on the
losing.
line at TNA Sacrifice.
He's never losing.
You don't think so?
He's not losing.
Fuck.
He's not losing. I've been saying it all along. He's going to hang on to that until Kenny Christ comes and saves us all.
That's right.
That's
Take
my
a
story.
shot anytime Gator calls Kenny going over on Moxley. I think you're right, though, dude. It's either going to be him, but I think it might be the Hangman, because Hangman Adam Page defeated Will Ospreay this past Sunday at AEW Double or Nothing.
Double or nothing. You say like Finn Balor. Double or nothing.
WWE. I'm the WWE Intercontinental Champion.
That's my belt, Dom.
Exactly.
I'm digging Dom, but yeah, no. Hangman wins. I mean, I didn't. I guess I think I was telling Eric off air. I kind of stayed away from this pay-per-view a little bit. I haven't
Missed
been
a hell of a pape.
I haven't been digging anything really that wrestling's been feeding me right now, and I've been watching, but I'm still just not. I'm not gravitating
You're not
towards anything.
satisfied.
I'm not satisfied. Yeah, I don't know
What would it
is.
take to satisfy your? Do you even have a wrestling itch right now?
I mean, yeah, I do. And what I need a little bit more of, I think, is well, obviously I wanted Joe Hendry to kind of do something. That all went to shit, so that was a big bummer. But on AEW's side, I want Kenny to be in the world title hunt, and I know they're building it, but I think that's what's going to satisfy. I want Kenny as my champion. Basically.
So you think, is it like an impatient thing right now going on, or nah?
I'm starting to feel like the masses right now, where I'm like,
Yeah.
they hated Moxley. Moxley keeps winning, ain't dropping it. They were going crazy about it. Now I'm getting stir crazy, if you will. Now I'm like, he's hanging on to it so long that I'm starting to have a bad taste for wrestling right now. He's essentially doing what John Cena says he's doing.
Right. Well, yeah. Mox started it first, so
Ruining wrestling
Yeah.
right now. And I'm just like, man, I really wish Kenny would be champion. It's not going to happen for a while.
he's international champion,
Yeah, that's
soon to be continental,
a unification.
perhaps. Do you think, before we get off the topic of Hangman Page, do you think Hanger takes the world title from Moxley at all in Texas?
No, I think the Texas fans are going to show up, show out. We're going to cheer, hangman shit. But at the end of the day, I think the freaking Mad King reigns supreme, man. Ain't nobody going to take him out, man, except that dang old Kenny Omega, man.
You talking about a Mad King? I'm gonna do anything I can do to win that AEW World's Heavyweight Championship. If I have to take out Moxley, I'll do it. If I have to take out Hangman, I'll do it. If I have to take out Omega, I'll kill that motherfucker. Yonkers, out.
New York in the house representing the Mad King himself, Eddie Kingston.
Wonder when he returns.
He's got
We're
to be.
always thinking of you, Eddie.
Yeah, he's got to be around the corner.
Pretty soon.
Yeah.
Eye of the tiger is the predator.
That I don't know.
The Eye of the Tiger?
Oh, is that what it was?
It was a terrible rendition, but yes.
I missed. I swung and I missed on that one. But yeah, bro. Hangman losing at Olin, Texas. I don't see it happening.
Wait, losing? You don't see him losing?
I do see him losing.
Oh, you do see him.
Yeah, I
losing.
don't think
Right,
it's happening.
Yeah,
He's not going to
yeah. I don't know. It's a coin toss. I could see him winning it. Pick up his second world title. Be pretty nice.
He needs it.
I need it.
He kind of goes cockeyed when he does that too, doesn't he?
He thinks, yeah, he kind of does.
I need this. I need it. And he's got, huh? Hey, Sean. Hangman Sean. HB
Sean.
Hangman Sean.
Oh, yeah. HBK. Hangman Break Kid. Hang Break Kid. Nah.
Hang Break Kid. I don't know. We'll workshop that one.
Yeah, that would need a little help there.
It's there.
Somewhere there.
It's somewhere there, yeah.
You'll figure it out there.
We just got to sift through and find the gold.
What will it be?
Speaking of gold, do you think they're going to unify?
Those titles, Omegas and Okadas?
Yeah.
International and continental unification. It's a big possibility. But I kind of like them separate right now. And especially that the continental title has ties to the tournament later in the year. But, I mean, you could easily merge them and have that as like, well, yeah, of course. It would be the tournament for that new merged title, of course. So
It would be the Intercontinental Championship.
I think we of course, I think we said it already. Before,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It doesn't get
It doesn't, because then they would have one too, and they strive so hard not to have one.
the IC title.
But literally, if you put those two words together, it equals Intercontinental Championship. International Continental. You just enter.
I was flipping them though.
Oh, Continental.
International.
Oh yeah, you could.
Cunter. Whoa.
Whoa, easy there. Easy
Hurst
there.
Helmsley.
Whoa, this sounds like a title not for anything that I know
The
of.
Triple C.
The Triple B.
I don't know.
MJF. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Monet.
Oh, Monet.
CEO.
She's got her eyes set on All in Texas, don't she?
Yeah, now Monet, I think, will go over on this one.
Monet. You think she's going to be timeless?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. We didn't get any Mariah May as everyone was speculating.
Dang, no, Mariah May. Yeah. Vacation.
She's been putting out some like pics and
Perhaps.
stuff, like all, buff back pics, working out and stuff. And,
Holding the world title.
yeah, that one too. She's been giving everybody thoughts that she was coming back, so I
Been
understand.
throwing hints.
Yeah, I understand the hoopla, but it didn't happen.
Oh, come to WWE.
You see all those comments in her comments, rather?
Well, I mean, shit, dude. Thinking about it, they just moved 3 girls from NXT up to the main rosters. They got room for an X-Tizzle now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now there's 3 women fewer in the NXT roster there, so I don't know. There's so much talent though in and out of NXT, so they're not going to be missed too long because I mean a lot of people were saying like the SmackDown women's roster is a little lacking. So now that they added Julia and we'll probably get, well, I don't know. I feel like Vakad might go to Raw. But I don't know what those. But and then Roxanne is what you're talking about.
Yeah,
right? And
Roxy,
she's on Raw already.
Yeah.
So forget about it.
I mean, Vaquer and Gulia got a long history. They might throw her on the Smackies.
You might do it that way. Who
They
knows?
might. I mean, I kind of think she's more for a rated R television, which would probably be more Netflix.
Rated R.
Yeah, man. The Devil's Kiss. I mean, come on. That's not PG-13, baby.
It's yeah. It's TV 14,
I mean, I remember when
which
I was...
I guess would be equivalent to what you're saying. Maybe,
Yeah.
perhaps close enough.
It's kind of
to-
like, it's Attitude Era-ish.
It's off by three years. Yeah, it's close enough. It's attitude shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly, Booker.
Yeah, man. Gonna miss you, Vakir, man.
Did they do it just to get her away from Booker?
I don't know.
Booker, did you go lobby for this, or did you lobby to keep her? No?
Nah, man. That's not on me, man.
Oh, man. But you think the new and improved belt collector, the modern-day belt collector Money, does not win? At All In?
Oh, man, that's another fucking toss-up. I like what you were saying earlier. Maybe
Mariah May coming back.
exactly
Getting a little some with Tony Storm.
cost Tony.
Cost Tony.
I like the sound of that.
You know.
And then, yeah, Money has all the titles. Well, fucking damn near all of them. The main 2 women's titles in AEW she would have.
Ooh,
No one's
damn.
ever done that.
Nope. She'd be the
So,
first.
That's a huge feat.
Set in history right
Fuck.
there. Yeah. That's worth something, isn't it? Get it? Money.
That's...
Oh.
And now she's calling out Athena again as well.
Oh, no.
Because Athena's been calling her out on X.
No.
Twatter. Yeah. So I think they might be running that back sooner rather than later.
And then, like I was saying earlier, hey, CMLL, what you got over there? Mercedes Moné could use one of your titles, too.
Forget
She
about
can
it.
go wrestle La Vaquera Chica del Toro and take her freaking belt. I don't know who they have over there as the women's champion.
I couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you either. But, yeah, dude, we could be looking at the female version of the Kenny Christ belt collector.
Oh, I mean, she already is. Fucking Monet, belt collector. Belt collector Jones.
But her big boy is the TNT title. Kenny's big boy was the AEW title.
TBS.
Kenny's big boy? He didn't have
Money's TBS.
I always do the TB title. I'm just gonna call it TB.
Yeah, either way, good.
Yeah, the TB title or the T title.
And Kenny's was the world. But
Yeah.
then, yeah, I mean, if Money wins, she gets the world title.
And then that would really put the stamp.
She gets the world championship.
She's gonna get it before you, Eddie.
Well, no, I did enjoy that Double or Nothing card. I especially enjoyed, yes, of course, Hangman and Will Ospreay. But, no, I really liked the Anarchy in the Arena. It was a hoot, if you will. It was an interesting watch, full of wild-ass action and quite a little bit of music. Let's take a listen here. Fucking crowd erupted, as you could hear there. No, this crowd was having such a blast during that match, and it would have been really nice being in that crowd, mate.
Yeah, that would have been sick. That's
Yeah.
something I would have actually bounced to as well.
Fucking Omega hit this crazy ass moonsault. Did you see that clip?
Negator.
Oh, you got to see that. Plenty of highlights went down in this crazy ass matchup, and the heroes took it. I was thinking that the Death Riders were gonna win, but I should have probably seen Omega and friends pick up the dub here.
Yeah. Who
Willow
took
had
the-
a lot of highlights as well. Yeah,
Who took the pin? Was it Uter?
I don't even remember.
I remember.
I can't recall.
I could probably see Uterus taking that.
Might have been like Nicholas Jackson,
Really?
a founding father.
Wow. Nikki took it?
I think so.
Little Nikki? Yeah. I used to look like George Clooney, and then my brother hit me on the head with a shovel.
No, Kenny Omega hits a one-winged angel on Matt Jackson off the stage into an explosive table, and in the ring, Swerve hits, I believe, Nick Jackson with the thumbtacked Swerve stomp, and that was 1, 2, 3
Thumbtacked Swerve Stomp.
with his new AI swerves.
Too expensive.
They're nice though.
Yeah, they're nice, but if I'm gonna spend $160, I can spend $125 on a nice pair of J1s. You know what I mean?
Yarveen.
Say it like you used to.
But yeah, that Double or Nothing event was pretty nice. Looking forward to the next pape. All in. We shall be there.
That's the next pape?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well. Grand Slam Mexico is like the halfway point, so that's another big one. Oh, and Fighter Fest is coming up very soon as well. There's a international tournament for like a 4-way for Kenny's title, international title.
Damn, so Kenny's going to have a challenger soon.
Yep, very soon. 3 challengers in their 4-way.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
So, all ins in Texas, baby. Let's fucking go.
Should be a great time. You know, there's another event happening that day. Not one, but 2 events happening that day.
What
it's
else?
a stacked weekend of wrestling.
What else is happening that?
There's a, they just announced that WWE NXT Great American Bash is running head-to-head with All in Texas.
Yeah, I don't like this.
In that early in the day time slot, because as we know, Saturday night's main event was announced for that evening a while back, and then the all-in time change was happened to make it earlier in the day, right? And then now they are adding NXT into that time slot on top of it. Oh, and Evolution is the following day on Sunday.
You just mind fucked me.
Lots of programming there, or counter-programming, perhaps.
Yes.
The way you look at it. Any thoughts on that?
Oh, I just hate the name.
Which one?
The Great American Bash.
Oh. Yeah, I mean it's an old WCW pape. I mean, it has a lineage.
Yeah, but it's great. It used to be great. And they're just taking this I grew up with the Great American Bash. This meant something when I was a kid. This was a fucking party. This was like the 4th of July Great American Bash. It was 4th of July type shit. Is it even 4th of July?
It's the following week.
Then run it next week. Run it the following week.
It's the 12th of fucking July.
Yeah, man. I don't know. They always ran it on like a Thursday, and it always almost matched up with the 4th of July. Red, white, and blue, hot dogs and burgers. I just don't associate NXT and it's like a minor league having this major league, in my eyes, as a kid, their name. I don't like it.
Well, that's not the first name they've retooled and repackaged for NXT, you know.
Damn.
Vengeance, and I think they did Vengeance Day, which is a play on Judgment Day and Vengeance, right? And they do No Mercy.
They did Halloween Havoc.
They do yeah, the list goes on and on there.
They hate WCW. Did they ever take a WCW pay-per-view name and take it to WWE and use it there? Or did they just take WCW pay-per-view names and use them back here?
In NXT?
Yeah.
I think it's been I think it's only an NXT thing.
Like there's no
I don't think the main roster ever did any WCW papes. I could be wrong. Oh, well, no, they did Great American Bash.
They did a Great American Bash
they
as
did.
a main pape?
WWE in like 03, 04, they did it a few times.
Okay, so they did have it up
Yeah,
there,
they
and then
did.
they said, nah, never mind. We're done with that name.
There's probably a few other examples I'm blanking on, but
Damn. You
yeah,
have to go back in time.
It happened.
You have to go back
It
in
was a thing.
time. You got that time machine, Doc Brown?
What's the, I'm forgetting the line in that one. Gee whiz, not gee whiz.
Oh, great Scott.
Great Scott.
We've got to go back to the future.
No, Tony Khan has some words about the programming, or counter-programming, that is. Let's take a listen real quick.
Mark Hoke, 101.5 FM, Las Vegas. How are you feeling about other companies scheduling events on top of and around yours on a consistent basis?
It's pretty consistent. I'd say it's the most consistent event head-to-head scheduling I've seen since Jim Crockett Promotions. Saw a lot of scheduling that went that way, and I can tell you this will go a lot differently than that did, Mark. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you all being here.
Mark Hoke.
So what? Basically, he's just saying that they're up to their old game, their old tricks again.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't the first time we've seen WWE run shows against AEW. It's been happening quite a bit lately, and we'll probably just keep seeing it happen for years at this point. And it kind of, it kind of makes sense. I see both ways. I'm going to watch what I can from both. Of course, I want to watch more on the AEW end, but the more wrestling, the merrier, in my book. Oh, but I thought about it too. Was thinking, is it WWE's attempt to maybe keep their viewers, their core audience, from even having the option or wanting to watch AEW, but they went the full extent and booked a wrestling the whole day on Saturday now.
Yeah, it's almost like they go over there and they make sure that their crowd shows up. And like you said, they don't even give them an option.
Yeah, exactly.
But
dual screen, baby.
They kind of do give them an option in a way because their tickets are expensive.
The WWE's?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
That's not a cheap seat, man.
Not these days.
If you're just on a budget, living paycheck to paycheck nowadays, and both shows show up, I'm taking the cheaper price.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. Speaking of cheaper or more expensive seats, those WrestleMania seats aren't going to be in New Orleans next year. Did you hear about this, bruv?
Yeah, I saw that. They had it in Vegas this year?
Yes.
So they're saying Vegas again?
That's the rumor on the street, is that of course, TKO.
Oh, yeah.
They're based there,
UFC.
essentially. Yeah, exactly. So
Shit, dude, could they just
loved what they saw.
Could they just, dude, bro, they could do that. They could legitimately hold every fucking PLE there if they wanted to. And they've always got that Vegas crowd coming in. They're always going to sell out.
Not every PLE, but the rumor was that Vegas would be a more
Wrestling
visited spot for Mania going forward. And if it happens 2 years in a row, that's pretty big. I think I saw someone say it hasn't happened since like WrestleMania 4 and 5 or something early on. I can't remember which city, but no, that's pretty interesting. And they moved Money in the Bank 2026 to New Orleans instead, and like some sort of UFC pay-per-view is going to go down there too. So I don't know. I don't know if it ends up back in Vegas or elsewhere, but to move out of a city that you had already committed to publicly looks kind of shady, but they're always following the money, and that's just the business they're in.
Yep, TKO is going to make the money, so Vegas, they could do Big Four there every year. They would still sell them out.
At least like 2 of them, right? Yeah.
Because I mean, UFC is basically that's their home base. You could just home base all the big ones there.
You just bring in all the fucking super fans.
Exactly, and that's who doesn't want to go to Vegas.
It's a fair point.
So if you've got a reason, hey, let's go watch wrestling in Vegas. Yeah, you're more inclined. That drives the economic system. That drives the ecosystem, if you will, over there. You got more money coming in. They want that shit. So
it makes all the sense in the world. I mean, it's probably why. Did you see that shit about Jonathan Coachman? He said that Vince wants to buy WWE back.
He probably doesn't have enough money now.
You don't think he saved a shitload of money?
I'm sure he
Probably
did, but does he have TKO money?
I don't know. He has, because I guess what he'd have to like buy. I don't know I really don't know anything about that stuff. But would he have to buy a majority of the shares?
Yeah, it's a publicly traded company, so he would have to be a majority shareholder.
Which he lost all of that, right?
He sold all his shares.
Yeah.
So he would. So basically, like, okay, if he would need X amount of shares to take control of the company, and you control the company, are you going to sell your shares to him so he can take control? Like, what kind of money can he offer you?
I really don't know. I don't know. Coachman might just be talking that out of his ass for all we know, and he probably was. So take that with a grain of salt out there.
He's a Vince guy.
We report on the rumor and innuendo that we see, and I see a lot of it on the Twitters. Follow us there at Suplex Studies. If you'd like, send us to your wrestling buddies.
Tell your friends, tell your family. Suplex Studies. Coachman's full of shit, man.
Yeah,
he's like Brock. You know, they're Vince guys. That's all he is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yarabin! Yarabin!
I like how he rolls the R's.
Who's Solo
Yeah.
or Jacob?
Whichever who rolls them.
Let's take a listen.
Of course I know.
Let's.
So I saw the Solo Rolo.
I think Jacob does as well.
Jacob Fatu does too?
Yarabin! Yeah, he definitely does.
Okay.
Jacob Fapu!
Fatutu. So they both rolled their R's.
And we mustn't forget about JC Mateo flanking them.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Jeff Cobb.
Ah, Jeff Cobb.
Little Jeff Cobb.
Why'd they change his name? What the fuck?
Well, they were sitting in the back, and I don't know. I guess one of them was like, hey, what's your real name? And he might have just been like, Matt, hey, I'm going to call you Mateo, but my name is Jeff Cobb. Well, hell, I'm going to call you JC Mateo. I don't like it.
Probably went down something like that.
No, I saw someone had said that he had his name in Lucha Underground was Mansato or I can't remember what. Manzanata or
Manzana?
something.
Apple?
I can't remember what, but they wanted that name, but that one didn't work out. So they went with Mateo. I don't know. You're already calling him Jeff Cobb when he debuted, so this just felt really unnecessary to me.
Isn't Monsanto that fucking
It is the goddamn spray. Hold on.
Spray
I messed that shit all up.
insecticides.
Hold on.
JC Monsanto.
Let me find it up.
Oh, yeah. Eric, you gotta be quicker, man. Your Wikipedia skills been lacking, yeah.
JC Monsanto is a farmer, actually, Eric.
Matanza.
Matanza.
Yeah,
Matanza. That kind of sounds like killer, some kind of a killer, like a serial killer.
Matanza Cueto.
Matanza.
I don't know what that means.
Cueto? I don't know. Sounds like killing somebody with a gun to me.
What?
But I digress. I digress.
God damn, what are you talking about? Gah.
His name sounds fucking weird. I thought Jesus Christ Mateo. You know what I mean? JC. Jesus Christ Mateo.
Yeah. What would JC do?
Yeah, what would JC do?
He'd suplex your ass.
Or he'd hit you with that cool ass body slam swinging thingin'.
The tour of the islands.
The Toro Islands.
Tour of the islands.
The torment of islands.
Now you go take a tour, Steve, around the islands.
Oh, I see. I gotta go around. I gotta take a tour of them sons of bitches.
You know what else took a tour?
What?
That NXT North American Championship. Went from Sean Spears, right, to Ricky Starks,
What?
to All Ego Ethan Page. What you boys think?
Wow. All ego, Ethan Page. NXT champion. NXT North American champion.
He's getting all the titles.
Fucking decorated, bro. Give him the tag team titles, too, just to freaking finish it off. Give him the trifecta.
It's future WWE champ right there.
Dude. He's good.
Out of those three guys I think he's he probably has the most or the highest ceiling of those guys. But time will tell. Apparently they had a great match on NXT Tuesday night there.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it.
I only saw like 2 highlights, and then I saw the finish of the JC Jane pinning Stephanie Vaquer
JC?
for the NXT World Title.
JJC? VJJC?
What?
I don't like her. What the hell, man? I get it. They wanted to take the belt off of Vaquer to take her up, but God, you have Jordan Grace there, really?
What were the stipulations of this match? Was it like I didn't even see what happened.
I
couldn't tell you.
No
I don't
idea.
know what happened.
Where did it come from?
Shawn Michaels cooking, apparently.
He's cooking.
Do you smell what the HBK is cooking?
Yo, hey, Triple H, check this out. I'm cooking. Yeah, that's weird, dude, because Vaquer just beat Grace to retain, and then they move her up, and JC is now the champion. Why couldn't they have just put JC into that match with Jordan Grace? You got a three-way, and JC takes the pin, and Jordan Grace is your champion instead.
With the silo?
Yeah, you know? And they're not sorting corn in that ring. They're exchanging championships.
Championships.
What do you know about championships, Gator?
I know all about championships. I'll do anything it takes to retain my championship. Keep it in this briefcase. There's no one on the planet that's better than me, and I'm going to hang on to my championship as long as I want.
Bill Goldberg.
We don't talk about Bill Goldberg.
No. We don't talk about Bill Goldberg in this house.
No, not here. Not now.
Oh, yeah.
But we will be talking about me very, very soon here on Suplex Studies.
Are you in today's feature matchup, Christian?
You're goddamn right.
Wow, you're here, Kurt's here. This is amazing.
But before we get to that, there was another title change. We shall not miss it. What'd y'all think about that title I used to hold, which is, well, technically on the line here tonight in your feature match of the week. The TNA World Championship changed hands.
Ah, yes. Joe Hendry lost the TNA World title to Trick Williams. Thoughts on that, bruv?
Well, it's not the belt of Christian. Well, I guess Christian held it.
Probably held it on later on.
Yeah. But he also held that other one. Yeah, that sucks. Don't like it. Well, you know, I understand. I heard he was hurt. I don't know if there's any truth to that.
I don't know.
But
I don't know if there's any validity to that one.
Definitely disappointed in the booking. And it was funny because I remember there was a certain point in time when AEW had a relationship with him and Kenny Omega was their champion, and you know, then the relationship dissolved, and then the haters came out from the woodworks and said, "Oh, look at the working relationship. All they ever did was take from TNA, and they never gave anything back." And now I look right here, right now, and it's like they just took their title again, but it's the WW. Where are the fucking haters?
Don't forget that I beat Kenny Omega, Gator, for that TNA championship.
Ship.
And then I lost it. Fuck. I'll be a world champion again. Yeah, soon enough. Yeah, oh yeah.
We all got to look at the light sometimes, Christian. That's why we go cross-eyed. I'm over here.
Did you see Cody returned, bruv?
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me.
No?
I really don't give a crap. I wanted him to come back, and now he's back, and I'm like,
Wow, really? Right to my face?
yeah, Cody.
You're just gonna be a total fucking douche?
I mean, this is the one last time, man. I'm in Cena's corner now. I'm just,
El Doucho Grande?
yeah, bro. The only way for you to get me back is to just straight up kick him in the schnuts. You got to kick Cena in the
Who, Cena?
schnuts. Yeah.
I gotta get my nut shot back on him?
Yeah.
That's what it'll take?
Yeah, he's taken yours, and you've taken nothing back.
I think I could do that.
That's all we need.
You're onto something here.
That's right, boy. That's all you got to do to get these guys back.
Gator's right, guys. I will be WWE champion once again.
Yeah, it was good to see you, Cody, again. Well, I'm kind of confused why Logan Paul is here with Cena. Cena came out and helped Logan Paul.
He's getting the rub.
Or, to the contrary, I don't know if you saw that apparently Travis Scott backed out of that spot in that possible tag match
Thank God.
at Money in the Bank.
Thank God.
Because who is it? Cody and
It's
Jey Uso
Cody and Us
versus
Paul. And Cena.
John Paul.
John Cena. I mean, it makes sense, though, because, I mean, Cena's a Hollywood guy. You know, at least the Paul is a YouTuber, you know, celebrity, if you will. This works out a whole lot better than having Travis Scott in there, because after the way he smacked around Cody and just his whole persona, he looks like he's always freaking high. I don't need that in the ring. I don't need an accident. I don't need to see Travis Scott go to the top rope and slip because he's high and fall flat on his head, crack his neck. We don't need that shit.
You don't want to see him throw some sage around
It's
the
not
ring again?
It's not sage, bro. It's not sage.
He's got monster blunts in his hand.
Can you imagine, bro? Him just smoking a blunt, holding onto the tag rope, waiting for the tag, the hot tag, if you will.
I'd like to see that.
It would be kind of funny. You know what? Yeah, I kind of wish he was in the match now to get dropped on his damn head.
Now I'm just picturing him in Celebrity Deathmatch. Maybe they just go that route.
That would be awesome. Yeah, just put him in that. Do they still do that?
I don't think so. I don't know if it had a second run, didn't it?
I thought so. Yeah, it did.
At some point.
Bring Celebrity Deathmatch back again.
Bring it back from the dead. Zombie deathmatch. I don't know.
That and Rock Band. Bring it.
Up next, we have the feature match of the week.
Yeah.
Well, bruv, it is time.
Ooh. It's time. Let's get ready to wrestle.
We have landed in the land of TNA Wrestling. Yes, we.
Is this the TNA or is this the NWA? I don't know.
This is TNA. They did have this partnership with NWA because this match of the week is for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. This took place on May 13th, 2007 from Orlando, Florida, in the Impact Zone. And according to Wikipedia, it had an attendance of 900 people here at TNA Sacrifice 2007.
900?
Yeah, Impact Zone was tiny.
Dude, it looked packed. Like I thought it was like
it was packed.
It looked like a full show. Like I guess I didn't even. That went right over my head that there was only 900 people there. Wow! Kudos to TNA and their production team for packing 900 people in there and making me think there was 9,000 people in there.
Yeah, they got like 6 NXTs in there. You know.
How much is NXT hold? Was it 500 people?
I don't know. 200, I thought.
Oh, 200.
No, it probably holds upwards to. I couldn't tell you. I really don't know.
Are they at full
I'm
sale?
teasing. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That's where, where the birthplace, if you will, during the COVID era of AEW.
AEW.
Well, yeah, we got a Christian, Kurt Angle, and Stang, man. Good old
Yes,
Stang.
yes.
Woo! And this is for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, that's right. I was the last NWA World Champion in TNA.
Really?
Yeah,
You were?
this was it, Gator.
Wow. So they changed the belt after this?
The very next TNA taping.
Man, how did that feel?
Well, I wasn't champion.
It was a little bittersweet, to be the last but not the first.
Kurt Angle over here was champion, weren't you? Yeah!
Kurt, how you doing, bro?
Yeah!
You're on the show today, eh? You're in today's main matchup.
Yeah!
You like donuts?
Oh, Kurt loves those donuts.
I love
Puts them up in
donuts.
the clouds.
Krispy Kreme.
I love a good crispy creme. Yes, a three-way for the NWA Championship. So apparently, well, no, not apparently. I looked it up. The NWA stripped Christian Cage and Team 3D the morning of the Sacrifice pay-per-view, this here pay-per-view that we're talking about. And that was, yeah, of course, the tag titles with the Dudleys there. But it was because Christian Cage refused to defend the title in NWA territories. So, pretty interesting little bit of info I found out there. So this was the end of the NWA TNA partnership as we knew it then.
And the NWA is now its own separate entity as well.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed.
They got that Power Hour still, I think, on the YouTubes.
Is Power still a thing? Still going?
I don't know. I thought it was.
What?
I know they still do a show, don't they? I mean, they got that Lattimore guy's their champion.
I know they do little papes here and there.
A little here and there. Yeah, no, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to check that shit out because Corgan's making moves, baby.
I'm not clued in on the Corgan.
Corgan's making moves. He used to be your little boy. You know that song?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know the rest of those lyrics.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You could hear that one on 99.5 KISS, I'm sure, right?
But actually, no, I don't know. Actually, I don't listen to it anymore.
Oh, you finally cut the cord.
I'm all country. I'm all country music. I don't listen to that shit no
so
more.
now you hear the same 20 country songs, whereas you're hearing the same 20 rock songs on
But
KISS.
at least the country songs are new because the rock songs are all from like the fucking 70s and the 80s.
Yeah, you get nothing past 2003 on 99.5 Kiss here in San Antonio. It's a fucking garbage ass station now these days.
You get a little Daughtry.
Yeah, you could probably get some Daughtry on there for sure. With the side of Disturbed and Metallica, Godsmack, Linkin Park.
A little 7 plus 11 equals 24/7. That's 7 plus 11. That's 7. That plus 11. That's 24/7. That's 7 and 11. We'd come up with a different rendition of that. We're going to have to...
Suplex studies jumping. Dragon. I don't know.
Dragon sleeper crawling. Something like that. But yeah, man. So we got Sting. Good old Sting, man, is in his prime right here. He's dyeing his hair.
Oh yeah, jet black.
It's all black. He's got the serious like face paint on. He's in shape. He's tanned. He's jacked. He's taller than everybody in this match too. And Christian's no short guy.
Oh no, Christian is at the top of his game here as well, as is Peak Angle.
Yeah.
Gert, what did I call you earlier? Gert Angle?
Gert. Is that like Gator Gert?
That was the best I could do. There was Kurt Gangle as well, but I don't know.
No,
they're kind of...
That sounds more like Lieutenant Dangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gert.
What else is there?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I had nothing.
I'm trying to think too. I got nothing.
I had nothing. You get nothing. You stole fizzy lifting drink, John Cena. You get nothing.
So we also had Rudy Charles as our referee here.
Rudy. I love Rudy Charles.
Charles. Rudy Charles.
We also had Mike Tenay and Don West on commentary. Love this team.
Don West, Jim Mint 10. It's actually a 9, but I'm still going to call it Jim Mint 10 Don West. Buy cards from me in QVC. Mike.
Well, what? How do you do there, Don? It's great to be back here with you here on Suplex Studies.
Oh, dude, I love...
We had a crazy main event here. Our match of the week. Why did you choose this match, Gator?
I think we chose it because I wanted to get a little bit of Stang on the show.
Yeah, we wanted to see some Stang.
I wanted to get some Stang. Also wanted to get some Kurt. I think that's what it was, too.
Yeah.
I wanted to see some Peak Angle in TNA.
Kurt is a real American.
He fights for the rights of every man.
Rest in peace to the man who sang. He's a banger.
Sorry, I'm fucking missing my notes here.
Sabu points to the sky. What was his name?
Yes, rest in peace to Rick Derringer, the man who wrote that their theme song. Did you see that? Did you see that news?
Yeah, and I got to say that when I saw it, it definitely it came crashing down, and it hurt a little bit inside. But I had to be a man, I don't have to hide. I cried.
He cried,
and then I rebounded. So rest in peace.
What an amazing theme song. It'll stand the test of time. But yes, as you were saying, Kurt Angle, Sting, and Christian Cage.
Yeah, about fucking time, guys. Come on. Get on with it. As you were saying, Gator, why'd you choose us? Eric, you wanted to see more of Christian Cage. That's right.
He's actually right to a degree. I did want to see more Christian Cage. I wanted to see more Christian Cage losing.
Yeah, I like seeing him take this belly to belly from Kurt Angle, our first suplex of the match.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
This had suplexity to this entire match. Oh.
Yes, you can always rely on Kurt Angle having a suplex. One or two at the very least.
At the very least, right? And that's kind of what I thought. I was like coming into this match going, it's going to be a good match. I mean, I'm probably going to see a few suplexes. Nothing insane, nothing crazy. At the end of this match, holy fucking shit, y'all. This was awesome.
This is awesome.
But before we get to that part, I thought there was a funny part at the beginning of the matchup when Sting and Angle are like kind of faced off with each other, and like Christian just kind of backs off. He's like, I'm just going to let them do their own thing. I'm not going to mess with them. They can fucking fight. And then he goes over there and they throw him over the top rope.
Yeah, not once but twice.
Yes, but the second time was even funnier because I wasn't expecting it twice. Because he slides back in, and just as quickly as he slides back in, they turn, see him, he runs, and they kind of just give him the good old heave-ho. Get the fuck out of here. We threw you out twice now.
Oh, yeah? Did you find that amusing or something?
Yeah, I did, actually.
It was hilarious watching them pull the rug out from underneath your feet, Christian. You kind of did the good old whoop.
Yeah. They tossed my ass real good. I'll admit it.
Hey, yo, did they?
Dickheads.
Now tell me, Christian, when they was tossing that ass, was they at a Diddy party or not?
What the fuck did you just say?
What the fuck did you just say? Christian, everybody.
You sure you didn't get belly to bellied?
I didn't get belly to bellied, but I seen, was it you? You got Germaned. You got Germaned a few times, Christian. You got
I
Chris
did.
in a row.
Oh, man, he was taken for a ride. I want to take you for a ride. Skid it, did it. Suplex that is, did it.
8 times.
8 times. 8 times. 8 times.
Yeah. You have a few more left there, Eric, but you can fuck right off. We get it.
8 suplexes of the German style. It was a thing of beauty later on in this match, yeah.
In a fucking row.
Holy shit, yeah. So that got us to 9 there. And, there's a couple more.
But wait, there's more.
So I think shortly thereafter we might have who is it? It's Sting and Christian, and Sting is about to deliver a suplex to Christian. Angle jumps out of the top rope. He gives Sting a German, and Sting gives Christian a Reggie soup. So we had
Super.
there you go, a Reggie super, a super. Jesus.
Yeah.
So we had 2 suplexes with 1 shot. That's killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Took us to 11 total for this match.
That's a pretty good
It's
amount.
a good outing. We haven't had that many in a while.
We've been suplexless.
You know, this other moment in the match earlier on I took note of is when Sting spits in Christian Cage's face when Christian is trying to partner up with him, sweet talk him, hey, let's double team Angle. And I didn't think Sting would dip that low and spit in the face of a competitor here, but you know, when they're slimy as Christian Cage, I think Sting just didn't take kindly to it at all.
He said, fuck it. Went for it.
How dare he? That son of a bitch. Yeah, he spit in my face. But I dodged it. All right? Your eyes deceived you. I wasn't trying to get that spit out of my face. No, it didn't happen.
All right, yeah. If you want to tell yourself that, that's all good.
No, see what happened was he moved so fast that his eyes watered, and he was wiping the tears from the movement off of his eyes while the spit was laying on the canvas. So I understand. I've done it a few times before.
You couldn't even see me. I was so fast, Eric. But since you're so slow, you didn't catch it. All right? Fucking keep up.
You can't see him. You know, John Cena, the C stands for Christian.
Precisely.
Boom.
You can't see me.
There was another funny part in this matchup where I think Christian's on the top rope, and Sting pushes Angle into him, and he doesn't fall. Like, you know, if you get hit and you're on the top rope, you should lose your footing and fall. And, you know, you know, you should be kind of like, you know, straddling the top rope. Christian doesn't, so Angle goes ahead and says, fuck it. He pushes his leg out, and Christian straddles the top rope, and then I think Sting ends up knocking Angle into Christian's face goes in Angle's nutsack.
Yeah, he Irish whipped him
Into the nuts.
No, he hit his head, didn't he? Did they hit heads?
I thought it was like fake, because Christian's he's up,
He's kind of hanging down.
he starts hanging.
I don't know. I can't remember precisely.
He's hanging. Basically, I think what it was, we get an Irish whip, Angle hits, and it goes balls to the back of Christian's head. Angle turns around, Sting hits him with a scorpion, or a splash, and then we go butt to Christian. So Christian's head is just in between Angle's butt and balls. That shit had me laughing, dude. What'd you think about that, Christian? Did you like that? Was that a great spot for you to be in?
Wow. No, it wasn't. It was very uncomfortable. So, you know what? If you want to keep dogging on me, here, guys, I'm going to have to maybe step out a little early. Yeah, me and Mach have some shit to do. All right?
Oh, yeah. We do got some plans indeed, don't we, Double C? Yeah. Yeah. Even Kurt might come along. Ain't that right, buddy? Yeah! Oh, yeah. He enjoyed quite a few donuts earlier, yeah.
So we also had a double ankle lock. That was pretty cool.
Oh, yes, from Kurt Angle to both of these competitors, the double ankle lock. Looked pretty cool. I think Kurt Angle probably would have hit a few more submission moves in this match, but we didn't see too many just besides that ankle lock. Was there like a... I remember there was like a head lock of some sort too, but there's all sorts of shit going on in this six-sided ring.
Yeah, Christian holds a headlock for a while. That's mainly his offense. He goes for a few unprettiers. All of them were unsuccessful. Yeah, Sting, he got all of his shit off. It seemed like Sting got all of his stuff. He even hit a Sting bottom.
Yeah, a Steve Borden Uranagi special.
Yes.
A Steve Bottom.
Stevenagi.
Stevenagi.
The Steve. Oh, Stevenagi. Oh.
The forever debate is a Uranagi a suplex. Do we have 12 total suplexes here? I don't know. I still don't count the Uranagi as one.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like one to me. You know, maybe flipping over the body, going backwards,
Spanish Flash.
Yeah, but like kind of that hold, but throwing them behind you.
Oh, so like that?
Yeah, not flipping with it.
Okay, yeah.
That would be a suplex, you know?
That'd be hard to do.
It's like almost like an exploder.
True. It's kind of like getting your head exploded like Chad Gable did this week. Did you see that shit? That picture of Chad Gable getting pile driven by Penta? Did you see the aftermath of it, dude?
No, did he have like canvas burn on his forehead?
He's got a big old bruise and red
way.
right here, like kind of the top of his eyes kind of jacked up. Like he took a picture with a fan in an airport, and his head was fucked up, dude. Yeah, he got full on face planted by Penta.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, no, that was disgusting to see. I don't know who approved that one or who thought of that, because Penta has Dragon Lee on his back for that other maneuver. I don't know what it's called, but you know, I don't know if you noticed that. Did you see Dragon Lee on the other side?
I saw Dragon Lee on his back. I didn't know who it was, but yeah, I
Yeah.
saw somebody on his back.
That was a triple threat to get into the Money in the Bank match, so Penta won, but golly, that was nasty, and I don't even know what was the end goal there for Chad Gable. Like, what was he supposed to even do?
You were
like
not
get
set
driven, like a pile driver style, or
kind of pile driver, but more of a power bomb. I think he was more supposed to lay his head out, and he kind of bent
flip
it
out a little more.
Yeah, he bent it in more, and you know, maybe if you don't have somebody on your back, your head would have been fine, but you do, so maybe the counterweight didn't work out very well. I don't know, but I don't know who in the back said, "That's a great idea. Let's do that." Whoever said that, bad call on that day, because Chad Gable's face is hurting.
Terrible cool.
It's okay. He can put the mask on and come back out as El Gran Americano.
Yeah, I can cover it up there.
Yeah, exactly. But he can't cover up nut shots. Nut shot by Christian.
Yeah, Yambag Jones here. Nuts.
Fucking, what was I calling? Nutcracker Cena now, dude, because that's all he does to win his matches.
Know.
Cena the Nutcracker.
He got R-Truth the other day, or Ron Cena.
Yeah. Ron Killings. Yeah.
I didn't get to watch that Saturday night's main event, did you?
Yeah, I gave it a watch.
Any good?
No. I mean, just no. I can't even speak on it. It was just so forgettable that I just kind of filed it away already as, who cares about wrestling?
Damn.
Yeah.
I heard there was a shitload of ads, so there's that.
That's probably why I started. I think that's initially the reason why I start to look away and lose interest. I think the more ads, the less interest, the less interest. They don't really realize that by running these ads that they're losing people's interest quickly, and people like me are just starting to disconnect. And even if they are going to put something out there, how am I going to know? There's so many ads that I don't know. So yeah, it kind of sucks. Make ads shit again.
Ads all around sick.
Yeah, they suck. Oh man, what else did we have in this matchup though? Why did we have two refs?
Well, yeah, that was there at the end of the finish. So to tie that into that, there was a scorpion splash into the scorpion death drop from Stinger to Angle. And then Christian Cage pulls Rudy Charles out and fucking kills him basically for a little bit. So Sting brings him back in, revives him a little bit later on. And then, by the time at the end of the match, I think they were everyone's getting their shit in, right? Was there an angle slam and then an unprettier probably, yada yada. But it ends up with Sting getting pinned, Christian being pinned by Sting. And then Angle comes in and grabs an ankle lock on Sting. Rudy Charles 1, 2, 3
before
he counts Christian Cage, and then right after that pin, Sting taps with another ref that comes in and calls that. And then Kurt Angle's called the winner. It was like, what the fuck just happened? It was the wildest fucking abrupt finish. Oh, we were watching on YouTube, so they really
ads.
don't leave. There were some ads spliced throughout, but no, there's really no context before or after the match, and it like cuts off immediately, so we don't get anything said from the commentary or anything. But it is free on YouTube, so that is nice to see.
Yeah,
you can check it out there.
Just not the aftermath.
But what'd you think of this? What the fuck happened there, dude?
I thought it was a shit ending to a great match. It was a short boy too. It was only 17 and a half, 18 minutes. They got in. Everyone got their shit in. It was a great matchup. And the ending, you were saying it reminded you of WCW. And unfortunately, this had WCW's fingerprints all over it, because this was one of their shit-ass, wonky-ass endings where two referees would come out and do some kind of bullshit while the three competitors are stuck in a damn human centipede vying for position. And I just, it killed me to see that.
Suplex speed.
A suplex speed. Yeah, there's a suplex speed and a centipede there. But great matchup. Kudos to all three of them. Whoever was booking at the time, I don't even know if Hogan had his hands on this. Maybe Bischoff was back there, because it felt like it. It felt something like that.
So yeah, with that, I thought technically Sting won because Kurt wasn't touching Christian Cage at all. So, I don't know. Fucking weird. But that made Kurt Angle the first TNA World Heavyweight Champion, which they unveiled on the next episode of Impact, because, of course, the NWA titles were removed. And that relationship dissolved between companies at that point. I don't know if they have any interactions these days. I can't recall. Besides talent jumping back and forth.
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't know. I don't think they do.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about
NWA to TNA.
nothing.
Yeah, in recent years.
Nothing. They
I don't know.
I haven't really even seen any of the NWA guys go to TNA, really. No.
Couldn't tell you, mate.
Yeah.
But what'd you think overall? Do you like this match then, huh? Besides the shite ending.
Yeah, good match, shit ending.
Yeah. It really took the wind out of the sails of that match.
Would have
Because you could have just had Kurt pin Christian very easily.
I think they did it to protect Christian again, because he could have his little shitheel way of saying, I want a rematch.
But he still got pinned.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it didn't count. It was the tap that counted. The pin never counted. So technically, it doesn't even matter. You know, referee Charles can go to hell. As far as Christian's concerned, it didn't happen.
Yeah, I agree. Gator, I should have still been champion. That was completely bullshit. Fucking I have no idea what happened. But whatever.
Would have been a great thing to see Christian as the last NWA champion and the very first TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
They're
But
on TNA, yeah.
if ifs and buts was candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
But it was cool.
Stamp of approval.
Yeah, I liked it. I would watch some more TNA of this era.
I want
The
to.
show.
I want to watch more TNA in this era. They had some good stuff.
Yeah, there's a cool little roster they had there, man. And they had a really solid run from a lot of fans' accounts from, give or take, I don't know, 2004 through 09 or something like that. But this was right in the thick of it.
Check out some old Dudleys.
Yeah. Some Team 3D, huh?
Team 3D. Ugh, I never liked that.
Drop the bombshell.
Ah, they're the Dudleys.
This is out of control. Get up.
Well, they didn't have that song in TNA, but still.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, man. Well, it was a wild week. It was a great, great matchup. I think that's going to do it.
That'll
for
do
this
it here.
week's episode of Suplex Studies, bro.
That's right. If you have a match suggestion, send it our way via Spotify, YouTube, and the like. We might get you here on the show. Send in your questions as well.
Wait, and before we go, let me
Right.
let me check out my bet real quick.
Oh yeah, keep us in the loop here.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
going on? Did you hit
Well, right now I bet Anthony Edwards. We got green,
some greenies?
and I bet Shea Gilgis over 28 points. We've got 20 at the halftime right now.
Not
so
bad.
it's looking good right now. Dustin, did you make any bets tonight?
No, not tonight. But you know who you should be betting on?
I don't. Who?
You should be betting on the Day One guys. That's me and Sammy. Gator. We're the Day One guys.
So you're saying if I was a betting guy,
Yes.
I should put my money down
Yeah.
on day one guys?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'll bet on the Usos.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean,
Ya Rabbi.
I love you, Solo.
See you later, Dustin. Well, boys, send them home.
Yes. Thank you, Cody. We will see y'all next week for episode 49 of Suplex Studies.
Cheers to y'all. Don't forget, when you suplex studies, you suplex studies for life. I got me a Dr. Pepper stand. I'm going to drink this son of a bitch.